So I'll give you a couple updates from just kind of general outreach perspective. So number one, Vermont Mayor's Coalition issued a statement tonight about the policy itself and the executive order being signed indicating that it was unconstitutional and not reflective of Vermont values, and that there are intentions from that group to do as much possible to actively oppose. Number two, the governor is releasing a plan and statement tonight that, again, we were consulted on. Has a lot of good policy steps in there. I won't steal his thunder, but he is actively putting together some very good advocacy on the state for the state that will include a push on federal policy and coordinating with other states. And then third, met with a member, co-chair of the task force that the Attorney General has put together, and got some initial feedback about the work that they're going to be doing. Quite frankly, gave some feedback about the Attorney General's response in comparison to the response that happened in New Hampshire and New York, which was full-throated support of cities and municipalities seeking that status. And we also put on the Mayor's Coalition front an attorney, assistant attorney from Burlington on that group as part of that, who will report back to that group, and I'll share any progress happens there. Their expectation is to have a state review of the policy out within 30 days to help guide cities. And then finally, Vermont League Cities and Town organized a call that was great, had a couple great legal minds on there who had also spoken with folks in New York from an overall, how states and towns should be directed and supported by entities like the Vermont League and Cities and Towns. So there's a lot of work being done, a lot of legal research being done. You know, the statement that I've made to the press when asked is, we passed a resolution that said go forth and make policy. Staff's working on that policy development. And we're reviewing what the legal ramifications are, and quite frankly, there's people with a lot deeper pockets who are really doing that work for us right now, to the point where we're not having to get down in the weeds on that. So we're in a position of let's review and see what the ramifications of that look like. So I was going to say that, but thank you for asking the question.
Indeed.
Thanks for having a great answer. Cute, I love those.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, and then want to mention too, just from a public comment standpoint, that there's an event on February the 4th in the circulator.
And Heather's got the time and date. We're still waiting approvals on that from, I believe, one more department head.
Yeah, they don't have the permit yet.
Expect.
But they contacted me today about that, and I was told it was supposed to be 10 to 12 people. We don't know how many people to actually expect.
Sure.
But I'm still waiting on 2 departments.
Yeah, great. I guess my urge, just from that perspective, is to, in this time, try to be as accommodating as possible, as I know you guys will, and appreciate your work on that, and
Sure.
especially if it's a surprise on a weekend. So thanks
And
to
we'll
staff.
keep
doing that.
council as soon as that permit is approved. We'll let you know. I know Robert had brought that up when we were going through the event permit process, just how to keep you all informed. The reason that's not on the agenda tonight is that we just learned about it today, but also haven't approved it all the way through yet. So as soon as that's done, you guys will get an email, and we'll just let you know that that's happening, so there's awareness.
I know these numbers aren't necessarily accurate, but it looks like their Facebook event has 47 going and 171 interested. So
Yeah, I suspect it'll be more than 10 to 12.
yeah, more than 10 to 12 people.
Yep.
Probably.
So.
Awesome. Okay.